Hey, what's up there, YouTubers? Edgeman Synergy up coming to you guys today with another booster box opening. Today we have a box of M13 that we're going to be opening on up, and it's brought to you by abugames.com. So please be sure to check them out. Their link is down below where you guys can do so. And if you're in need of any Magic the Gathering supplies, they can be the ones to supply it. So we are going to take a look at what we have inside this box. I already started it on the side, and to make it easier to open, and we're just going to be looking at their rares here today. I'm not going to waste your time with commons and uncommons. If you guys want some limited stuff and videos that relate to limited format, then you guys can watch the daily pack opening episodes, because I go through card and talk about why stuff is good and limited and what's bad and drafting order and stuff like that. But here we're strictly just looking at the rares and mythics and shiny stuff. So we have the flyer with nickel bolas on it, and we're just going to push these up here and just start picking away at these packs. Alright, so our first rare is a Johnny Caller of the Pride, so great way to start off this box. Awesome card. So I'm going to put him up here. And no foil. Oh well. He has to be the one Planeswalker that I really didn't get that many of in all the boxes of M13 that I've opened up. Predatory Advantage, so 5-drop makes your creatures bigger, pretty good and limited. And we have a foil Spiked Baloth, and I love this. I love this card for limited just because he has trample. So it's nice to have a shiny one, but it's not really as relevant to me because if I'm not playing it in standard, it really doesn't mean anything unless I pull it in a draft and I'm like, oh well, I can just get a shiny one, and this card's actually pretty good. So alright, so what do we have in here? Liliana of the Dark Realms, so 2 Planeswalkers already. Not bad. Alright, and then no foils out of that pack. Alright, so in here we have a Boundless Realms, so 7-drop, lets you search for lands. Mainly only good in EDH, really. In Limited, I've pulled it a couple of times in Limited, but none of the times when I've played like Sealed or when I've drafted and I've been forced to pick that over something far worse, none of the times have I actually ever played it, but it's never really been that. It's not one of those tantalizing cards where it's like, oh, well, this could really change the game, because it doesn't. I mean, with Boundless Realms, people have argued that it filters out all the lands out of your deck, so you don't have to worry about drawing them. But still, you can do much more for 7 mana. Sphinx of Uthune, not a bad card for 7 mana. Factor Fiction Sphinx, as they call them, or at least as we like to call them at the shop. Helline Crucible. Pull this card a lot, and I really don't like it. And we have a foil Chronomaton. Card's actually a pretty good blocker, the Chronomaton. He gets pretty big pretty quick. Alright, and Hamletback Goliath, so 7-drop, 6/6 reprint from Lorwyn. And no foil. Alright, so let's see here. Stuffy Doll, awesome. Another great reprint. I like the artwork that they did for Stuffy Doll now. I mean, I like the old artwork, but I don't know. They just kind of upped it. It's the same awesome card through and through. All right, let's see here. Drowned Catacomb, not bad. People always need dual lands. I already have a playset from all the times it's been reprinted. I've just pulled it a ton of times in the other core sets. Chandra the Firebrand, another Planeswalker. Awesomeness. Just because I collect Planeswalkers for you guys that don't know. And we have a foil Griffin Protector. So nice. Even some of the worst Planeswalkers I still collect. I mean, all in all, they're all as sentimental to me, I guess. I don't know. Chandra the Firebrand has never been that good. Limited, better, but standard constructed, not really that good. Diabolic Revelation. Nice. Awesome. Great card in EDH. But I don't know. Limited, it's not bad. It's just, it takes at least 6 mana to use. So it's kind of, it's an expensive card to use, but you can get your win condition out into your hand. So it's always kind of reassuring. So last card of the second stack here. So, or last pack of the second stack, should I say. Magma Quake, so X and 2 red, basically Earthquake in a sense, so deals damage to creatures without flying and each Planeswalker, but it doesn't deal damage to players. So they kind of just switched up Earthquake basically. Alright, so starting into the third stack here. Alright, we'll see here just what we get. Talrand, nice. I actually have a playset of him now, but he's not shiny, so it doesn't go along with the rest of them that I have. But Talrand's an awesome card. He's probably one of my favorite cards from M13, especially amongst the legendary creatures. He's definitely my favorite. All right, let's see. Trading Post. Not a bad card. It reminds me of some previous cards that I've seen. The Shrine of Alara, I think it is. It kind of reminds me of that, if I'm thinking of the right card. I'm thinking of the right card, I don't know if that's the right name of it, because it's been so long since I've seen it or played with it. So let's see what we have inside of here. Battle of Wits, nice, 5-drop. We have a joke anytime we draft or play sealed that if anybody pulls Battle of Wits, they just instantaneously, they have to play it and play all the cards that they pulled and just play a ton of basic lands. So Battle of Wits is always funny. Reliquary Tower's nice. We have Sands of Delirium, so I think this is the first one that I pulled. So, nice Miller card for limited. And we have a foil Divine Favor, so that's not bad either. Alright, so cracking more packs. Alright, let's see. Planar Cleansing. Wish this was Day of Judgment, but it's not. It just couldn't reprint Day of Judgment again. Oh well. It was really sad when they spoiled that Planar Cleansing was replacing it, and that they reprinted Planar Cleansing again. But in Limited, it's not bad for 6 mana to wipe everything. Spell Twine for 6. And we have a foil Helline Crucible, so foil rare. Again, I really don't like this card, but it's shiny, so it makes me happy. So it's whatever. I would have rather have had a foil dual land or something like that, but hey, I'll take the foil rares that I can get. Slumbering Dragon. This card, I've actually played with it in Limited, and it's actually not that bad. If they don't remove it, or put like pacifism or something on it, it actually gets pretty big pretty quick, and it can actually stall the game early on, which is nice for 1 red. Just because your opponent doesn't want to keep on swinging in, because Slumbering Dragon's going to get bigger, and eventually when it gets its counters, it can just start just bashing in. Alright, let's see. Ground Seal. So, green has its shenanigans for Graveyard Hate against like stuff like Reanimator or something. Something of the line. When it enters the battlefield, you get to draw a card. It's not bad. It's just, it's restricting what's going to be able to be played after rotation. So green's going to have the, in a sense, nil Spellbomb, but nil Spellbomb is going to be gone after rotation. So Ground Seal, I guess, for green is going to be that alternative. Vampire Nocturnus, another Mythic. Not bad at all. I actually kind of do want to do a Tribal Vampires, just because Nighthawk got reprinted, which I found amazing. But Nocturnus being reprinted was pretty nice too. We have Yeva, Nature's Herald, if I can get some focus there. And so, I think that's actually the first one that I've pulled. And I do collect legendary creatures as well, so not bad. Alright, so... Fervor. 3-drop gives your creatures haste. I like the artwork on it, if anything. It hasn't been bad when I've pulled it in Limited. I mean, Fervor's not one of those cards that I necessarily go for in a draft, but if I end up getting it where it's the best, pick out of that certain pass, then it's not bad for a 3-drop. Kind of almost filler, but not really filler. Disciple of Bolas. 4-drop. And we have a foil Fog. That's nice. I like that. Just because Turbo Fog is always it's always an option. So, alright, now we're starting into the last stack here. So, we'll see. I really like that nice and shiny Fog. And I like that the artwork on it's just really nice. Sunpetal Grove, dual land action here. And we have a shiny Flames of the Firebrand. Pretty good. Alright. Gilded Lotus. 5 mana. Reprint. Awesome reprint at that. Nighthawk's nice. Dragon Skull Summit. And no foil. Straighten those out. Let's see. We have a decent bit of packs left. Faith's Reward. This is combat tricks if I've ever seen them for limited for 4 mana. Return to the battlefield all permanent cards in your graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn. So I've had people do ridiculous things with Faith's Reward in limited. So it's not a fun card to run into if you're playing against it, but it's definitely something fun to play with. Let's see. Shimmy Inspector. Totally not even looking at the uncommons in this pack. Watch it be the one pack with a misprint that I just didn't notice. But it's okay, because I'll go over them later and just make sure. Alright. Stormtide Leviathan, 8-drop, 8/8 Island Walk. Awesome. And a shiny Hydro Surge. Nice. Captain of the Watch, 6-drop, 3/3 Vigilance. Awesome. And a Trumpet Blast. Decent bit of foils. Not bad. Nothing too over the top, I really wouldn't say, but it's not bad. Krenko Mob Boss. Krenko's pretty good for... Actually, he's really good for limited. 4-drop, 3/3, and gets to make goblins for you. Alright, so... Nighthawk and Master of the Pearl Trident. I wish there was more Merfolk in Standard to make that card much more playable. Kind of like the Lord of the Unreal in the last core set, but I don't know. Couple more packs left, and another Reliquary Tower. Sublime Archangel. I really wanted some of these, so finally got one of them. Well, at least pulled one of them. I have some, but I had to trade for them. But the Archangel was definitely nice. Really, really awesome Mythic. Pretty happy with this box overall. The Johnny and the Archangel are good. Liliana's going to be better later on with the Return to Ravnica lands. Hopefully if they're split subtypes. So, Intrepid Hero. Oh, geez, this is the first one that I've gotten. 3-drop, 1/1, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. I've seen them used a lot in limited. I see a lot of people pull them. It's just I've never pulled one before. Alright, last pack here, so we'll see. Alright, it could either end on a really good note or a really crappy note, so I don't know, we'll see. Overall, I'm happy with the box as it is, so I can't complain if the last rare is really crappy. And it is, it's really crappy, it's a clone, so that's terrible. We might have a foil though, so that could make up for it, maybe. Clone is pretty, I just don't like clone. Give me Phantasmal Image, reprint that, don't reprint clone. And we have a foil Fog Bank, which it's not bad. I like it better than clone, that's for sure. But that's about it for this box opening. So we actually did pull a lot of nice stuff out of this box. So please be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe for more daily Magic the Gathering content. Be sure to check out abugames.com as they are the sponsors of this box. And if you guys are in need of any Magic the Gathering supplies, they will provide. But yeah, that about does it. So hopefully I'll see you guys back here again for another video. But until then, guys, have a wonderful, fun-filled Magic the Gathering day.